Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the strongest battlegrounds. Now, in today's video, we will be checking this is the second part of my videos checking out the new update for the strongest battlegrounds. So, we will be covering 3 topics. Number 1, KJ. Number 2, the new boss. And number 3, just like a bunch of miscellaneous stuff from the update. So, and with that, let's get into it. Hey, editing laddie here. The video was too long if I included the miscellaneous section. So I'm replacing it with a section a smaller section from the miscellaneous section where we talk about the new boss to the game. Anyways, bye! It's time to show him off. The man, the myth, the guy I'm sure you all have been waiting for. KJ. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So, I have never really seen KJ's moveset, honestly. I've seen little glimpses of it, but nothing major, honestly. So, but when I saw this, I was honestly really impressed. Alright, so, the first move is Ravage, which is a move kinda just like a beatdown move. It's a grab move that just sends them far away, so, and does a ton of damage. And yes, you can hit this move while the opponent is ragdolled for some nice extra damage. Now, this next move is Swift Sweep, which is basically KJ's only combo extender. That wasn't a very good example of it, but if you see here, you can do this, if I don't mess it up. You can do something like that. It's kind of inconsistent, but you can do that. So it's a nice move. All right. The third move is Collateral Ruin, which is a big AoE attack that swirls around, hitting multiple enemies. And it's pretty good if you get a bunch of guys in like in a group. And yes, you can also hit this move while the enemy is down. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but you can also hit Swift Sneak while it's down, while the enemy is down as well. So yeah. Alright. Now, the final move the final move for KJ is actually a counter. Spiraling Storm, which also just throws them over there. And here, while we're here, why don't we showcase off KJ's wall combo? If I, you know what? Never mind. Nope, we got it. So it's honestly one of the best wall combos in the game. Alright. Now, to get to the part that you all have probably been waiting for. That's right. Time to finally get to his ultimate. Now, his ultimate, while in the private, you can't really see it in the private server because I have infinite ultimate on. His ultimate is like the strongest hero. You can only, it lasts forever, but you can only use one move, or technically two, because you can If you, like, when you use 5 seasons, you can use Stoic Bomb right after it to get one more use out of it. But, anyways, that's not the point. Let's get into it. Let's get into the ultimate moves. Now, the first move is Stoic Bomb, which is where you just drop down and do a giant explosion radius. That move is really good for grinding up ultimate bar. I mean, not ultimate bar, just, you know, doing a nice AoE damage. Now, the second move is the most infamous KJ, at least in my 2020 dropkick. Do I even really need to showcase this? You guys know what this is, but you know what? We might as well show it. You go like this, you punch him back, and then boom. Little slow-mo effect, you kick him, and then 20, 20, 20 dropkick. And this move actually is an instant kill, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, one thing about KJ's ultimate animation, Awakening, he has a variant. One where you stand still, and one where you move. So that's pretty cool. The final move, the third move, is honestly very unique. So you go up into the sky, you do a little this, you do some of that, then you get to move around while up here and find a person to hit. And then if you used it again, it will automatically do it for you after a while, but you use it again to do some damage. Oh. And you might notice that text down there. Now, I'm about to show you what I think, genuinely, is the best animation out of any Battlegrounds game ever. So you know what? I'm just gonna mute and let it play. Are you ready for unlimited flex? なぜならば、これで終わりだからだ。KJ21 年だ。厳重な作品。時々あの日を経験していなかったが、俺は今どうなったのかって考えることがあるんだ。There it is. That is genuinely incredible. 10 out of 10. Thank you. That makes the wait entirely worth it. And that's KJ for you. Now, let's move on to the miscellaneous stuff, I guess. So, the second thing that I'm going to cover in this update is the new boss. Now, we all remember the crab boss, right? He wasn't that great. No, he really wasn't. But, this new boss, from, like, the bit I've tried of it, is really awesome. It's really, really awesome. Okay, so, let's move on. Let's get into it. So, at certain points, you will hear, like, a meteor fall from the sky. And when that does, you need to look for the spot where it landed. And when you do, you'll find this thing right here. A little frozen lock. And, if you walk into it, well, it plays this little animation. Sends out a little snowflake. You, like, merge with the snowflake. And then you become the boss. The Frozen Soul boss. Alright, so, the first move is Permafrost, which sends out a little shockwave of ice things to just do good damage. I mean, that did 70%. Alright, Frost Forge. which is, it sends out a little spear attack, like that. And while I haven't tested this, whenever it freezes that enemy like that, I'm 99.9% sure they can't move. But that's just a theory. I haven't actually tried this out in public servers. Next thing is the freezing path, which is a grab move where you just kind of do that to them. And it looks really cool. Definitely my favorite move in the boss. Like the boss, the boss's moves. Alright. The final move, well, technically not the final move. The final move here is Judgment Chains, which is a slightly ranged move where you just attach to them and then kick them. I haven't tested if there's a wall combo for this character. If there is one, I'll put it up on screen now. Alright. So, the final thing of this little boss thing is Sub-Zero Slash Storm, which is not an ultimate in a typical sense. It's only one move that just goes like this. It's one really powerful move. It's basically like Brutal Beatdown almost. Just like a really powerful version of Brutal Beatdown. Now, I'm pretty sure this thing does not take that long to charge up, so that's why it doesn't do that much damage. So, yeah. That is basically the entire boss moveset, and how the boss works. Alright. And with that, let's move on to the final section of this video. You have now reached the end of part 2 of my videos covering the new update. In the next and final part, I will be covering the just miscellaneous stuff, the stuff that I missed, the stuff that didn't really fit in with the stuff I was going with here. But still, even though it's not the major stuff, it's still really cool. You should definitely check it out, because it should be out later today, I hope. But, with that, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the final part.